There once was a lad born far from sea. The name of the lad was Stephen Moody. His mum and dad were proud to see him grow, my bully boys grow. Moody, Stephen and Drew, the first of 7 in a motley crew, with his own first mate and a very fine brood, the gallant captain goes. He'd been just 5 years on shore, he should have tried to collar more. The teacher didn't like his score, said give it another go. Moody, Stephen and Drew, the first of 7 in a motley crew, with his own first mate and a very fine brood, the gallant captain goes. He left the land of lakes behind, a dog named Taffy he did find, along the road in Hoosier land, and dug him a big hole. Moody, Stephen and Drew, the first of 7 in a motley crew, with his own first mate and a very fine brood, the gallant captain goes. Among the tasks that he did there was pulling out the tall corn's hair, and spreading tidings everywhere, the king of burgers, oh. A journey they took across the land, all 9 of them inside one van. Adventure was their grandest plan, they shouted westward, ho. No book unread, no fact unknown, he had a knowledge all his own. For all his wits some gold he won, and went off to Bob Jones. Moody, Stephen and Drew, the first of 7 in a motley crew, with his own first mate, a very fine brood, the gallant captain goes. In summertime, the story's told, he turned tomatoes into gold, to keep some coins in his billfold, and keep his school bill low. At BJU he met a maid, a match for which he'd often prayed. He loved her so much that he stayed in the land where tigers go. Moody, Stephen and Drew, the first of 7 in a motley crew, with his own first mate and a very fine brood, the gallant captain goes. In Tigerland he went to school to learn some scientific rules, particles, vectors, inertia, and joules, E equals MC2. Moody, Stephen and Drew, the first of 7 in a motley crew, with his own first mate and a very fine brood, the gallant captain goes. He had waited many long years to go to the land of the mountaineers. He married his precious sweetheart there, they started their own voyage. They set sail by grace alone, and found a home in the land of corn. To share the knowledge they had learned was their lofty goal. Moody, Stephen and Drew, the first of 7 in a motley crew, with his own first mate and a very fine brood, the gallant captain goes. After some years they heard the call to spread the gospel to one and all. To Arizona they would haul, in the land of robber O's. In the land where cactus grew, they added 3 sailors to their crew. Silas, Cooper, and Bryn are a few of the very best kiddos. Moody, Stephen and Drew, the first of 7 in a motley crew, with his own first mate and a very fine brood, the gallant captain goes. They moved to the realm of ducks and beavers, for they had caught that northwest fever. At Green Loop he was an overachiever, he became the CTO. 4th crew member Thatcher James came home in an Oregon rain, to carry on the family name, another Moody boy. Moody, Stephen and Drew, the first of 7 in a motley crew, with his own first mate and a very fine brood, the gallant captain goes. As far as I heard, love keeps them afloat, for life is an ocean and love is a boat. When they started the voyage it was just the 2, now gathered round them they have their own crew. Moody, Stephen and Drew, the first of 7 in a motley crew, with his own first mate and a very fine brood, the gallant captain